because the person that has the highest number of deportations is Barack Obama. I'm sorry, Barack Hussein Obama.
Wait, how do you say Barack Obama, but you're wearing a Trump hat, and Barack doesn't even like Trump?
No, she's
That
saying
has nothing to do with what I'm
Obama
saying.
deported more. She's saying Obama deported
Man,
more. But this is my steaming question.
We're talking
This
about.
is my steaming question. And I know the world, because I know they're gonna be asking this in the comments.
Yeah.
You're Spanish, and Trump is trying to deport your family
and that's
members.
What I was gonna say. I'm Hispanic too,
You
and I don't
Spanish.
think that's
But he's
right.
not trying to deport my family.
You're not
No,
Spanish?
but that's not what you said.
That's it. That's what
You
I
said
said.
he
I said the people in the comments are gonna be like, you got to make America great again, and you're Spanish, but they're trying to deport Spanish people.
Did Trump get the Latino vote?
Yes, because they were ignorant. They were
Did
ignorant.
Trump get the Latino vote? Yes or no?
I mean, he got the majority. That's all I paid attention to be honest with you. He won.
They're trying to.
No,
you're not answering my question.
I'm asking you.
No, you're not answering my question.
Go ahead.
Did he get the Latino vote?
He won. I don't know if he got it or not. How about that?
Okay, so hold on. So if he got the Latino vote, right? If he got the Latino vote, that means the Latino community supports it.
Okay.
And out of ignorance,
they
because they did
support
not know
their family members getting deported.
No. And I am Hispanic.
If they're illegal,
they did not know. They thought that he was helping, but he was not.
Okay,
throwing paper towels and tissues is not helping.
What Hispanic are you?
Who the hell is that?
What Hispanic
Trump.
are you?
Okay, so were you this vocal under Barack Obama? Is what I'm asking you.
Barack Obama?
No, I'm asking you as a Hispanic, were you this vocal about kids in cages?
Yes.
Did you know about the 6 million deported?
But this is the
No.
thing, though.
Did you know about the kids that died coming off those trains? Did you know about the 8 million that died in the Rio Grande?
Barack Obama was like 2009, and we're now in 2024. So
no, because I can't say, oh, women don't need to be baby mamas today. And when my mama a baby mama, my grandmama a baby mama, everybody I know a baby mama, and I don't have nothing to say about them and their discretions, but I got everything to say about these women. So what I'm saying is, again, if you're going to chastise somebody for immigration policies, then you have to chastise where it came from. Trump kept Barack Obama's immigration policies. He only did exactly what Obama did. Obama did actually more than any president in history, and that's a.
She's just speaking facts.
One of the cities in China. The mayor was having an affair. He got the TV newscaster pregnant. It was a confrontation between the woman and the wife. The lady winds up missing. She gets scrubbed from the internet. I mean, she's scrubbed. There's only like a photo of her on the internet. All of a sudden, in the Bodyworks exhibit, there's an 8-month pregnant woman who they believe is this newscaster. Here's the other part. The woman who's the mayor's wife is also the manager of the local plastination factory, where they take the bodies, immerse them in these solvents, and turn them into statues. And you can still see it, like it's on tour. You can go see this lady who was most likely murdered.
That's crazy. That's really scary. All right, Theo, get you.
Have you ever lived in a trailer park?
I lived in a place where
other people were living in trailers.
Yeah, okay. Like the neighbors. Some of our neighbors were living in trailers.
Yeah.
He was in a apartment, but some people kept stealing our balcony. People kept stealing the wood from our balcony.
People were stealing the actual balcony.
Yeah, people would steal it and build shit in their yard. Like you come home and somebody have a.
What type of balcony would y'all have that's not attached though? Like
just wooden.
How could you get it off without like really getting a hammer? Like
people get that bitch off.
Yeah.
People get that bitch off, Drewski.
Yeah.
You come home and that bitch you missing it. Somebody will have a little bit of a fucking fence in their yard suddenly. Like that's our fucking balcony.
A stool.
Yeah.
Sitting in the yard. Huh?
And then we didn't have and then the biggest issue was you had to, if upstairs you went out on the balcony, it was not there.
Yeah.
So that was it. But yeah, I think they had a lot of front row brothers back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Check it out now. The front row brothers. Yep.
That's crazy.
My mama didn't raise a fool, and if she did, it was one of my brothers. I'm not buying that. I've got a lot of friends who are Democrats, and they haven't asked me for advice, but if I did, I'd tell them, look, you just got to try harder not to suck. That's why Democrats are polling right up there with scalp psoriasis. That's one person's opinion. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Clear to Mr. Putin that we are willing to turn him and his country into fish food. My personal opinion is that God gave her a billy goat brain and a mockingbird mouth. Most members of the media were saying that civilization is going to melt and that we're all going to be living in a refrigerator box behind Outback. I would rather watch reruns of The View for the rest of eternity than to listen to some of my Democratic colleagues. I believe in the power of ideas, and my Democratic colleagues have no ideas. All they have is hatred for one man, even when he's right.
All right, now in the comments, y'all put what y'all think of Senator Kennedy for me real quick. Whether you're Democratic, liberal, or Republican, tell me if you love them or hate them. All right, yeah, just let me know. Throw it in there. Don't be ashamed of it. What in the heck? Real elevator thing? That's crazy. Where is this at? This is just wild. Here he comes back up. That is really neat.
So as president, I will stand up to China and anyone else who tries to take advantage of American workers and companies. And I'm going to ramp up enforcement by appointing, for the first time, a chief trade prosecutor. I will triple the number of enforcement officers, and when countries break the rules, we won't hesitate to impose targeted tariffs.
They didn't even know what they were saying, though. That's the thing.
If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. If you plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up. The actions I'm taking are not only lawful, they're the kinds of actions taken by every single Republican president and every single Democratic president for the past half century.
This is an unbelievable story tonight. It appears New York's Attorney General has lied about her principal residency, lied about rental income, lied about the number of units in a townhouse she owns to gain a lower interest rate. Also indications she flew private on taxpayer dime for campaign events, and claimed that her dad was her husband for special benefits on a mortgage. Tish James, who spent the last few years alleging Donald Trump's business was messing with asset valuations to get lower interest rates, has allegedly committed fraud to get lower interest rates.
I'm running for Attorney General because I will never be afraid to challenge this illegitimate president.
I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. You can come after me, but no enemy, nothing formed against me will perish. I'm not afraid of no president. Donald Trump, we're ready for you. We're coming for you.
Trash. This is an
Yeah, tell me what y'all think about her, huh? Man, I tell you, these ones that be just speaking out against this righteous stuff happening. He's ain't doing nothing but righteous stuff.
Update: if anybody tells you to ever drink a drink called MD 2020, don't do it. it was going all right. I remember getting to about here. But after that, I have no recollection. So yeah. Turns out this is called Mad Dog.
Yeah, Mad Dog. You didn't know that?
And you don't chug it.
You didn't know that?
Finish a bottle.
Ruin your day, didn't it, boy?
Did you hear what Canada's Prime Minister just announced? Mark Carney, which is Canada's newly elected Prime Minister, had these things to announce as they are going to be enforcing these new policies and new regulations for all Canadians. Effective June the 1st, all vehicles that were manufactured before the year 2000 will be phased out due to Canadian road safety and safety emissions. So for everybody that has a vehicle that is older than the year 2000, what are they going to do if they can't?
Crazy stuff happening over in these other countries, boy.
What's your expectation for your meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister tomorrow?
I don't know. He's coming to see me. I'm not sure what he wants to see me about, but I guess he wants to make a deal. Everybody does.
Yeah.
They all want to make a
Ain't
deal.
no deal here.
We have something that they all want. We have something that they all want. China wants to make a deal very badly. You see what's happening to China. China's being decimated, and I don't want that to happen. But they have to make a fair deal.
Make a deal with y'all. Somebody send me some footage to put at the end of my videos, like a commercial and awareness thing. I'm trying to do some marketing collab with other content creators. Hey, whisper about it. God bless.